You check your bank account this month and suddenly see two separate benefit deposits sitting in your statement. It feels like an unexpected financial relief, but spending that second check will leave you completely broke next month. Our community is heading directly into a dangerous procedural trap because the federal government is shifting dates. Millions of hardworking citizens are trapped in a tight gray zone where they are too poor to survive the inflation. This sudden calendar manipulation is happening silently without any official warning letter delivered to your home. If you do not master this specific accounting schedule immediately, your family will face an agonizing funding gap. Sharing this urgent broadcast with your loved ones right now is the only way to shield them from severe poverty. Let us break down the exact mechanics of this double deposit disruption so you can protect your monthly budget. The core issue impacts every household relying on supplemental security income to pay for rent and daily food. The first distribution will arrive exactly on time during the opening 24 hours of the current month. The confusion begins on the 31st day of the month, when another massive transaction hits your profile. Many vulnerable retirees will mistakenly celebrate this extra cash as a special summer bonus from the state. This additional deposit is absolutely not a bonus check, and it does not represent any new government funding. This transaction is actually your entire August benefit payment being advanced 4 full weeks ahead of schedule. Strict federal regulations dictate that benefit funds cannot be released on a weekend or a national holiday. Because the first day of August lands on a Saturday, the system must legally empty its vault on a Friday. That means your entire livelihood for the next 30 days will be delivered before the new month even begins. You will see 2 distinct household deposits this month, followed by absolutely zero income during the next period. If you spend both checks before the autumn season arrives, you will run out of money with no way to refill it. For a family living on a fixed income, this long calendar gap means facing immediate eviction or missing medicine. Our community must treat that second transaction as restricted capital that belongs exclusively to the future. The most effective self-defense strategy is to mentally label those funds as reserved money for next month. Consider transferring that early payment into a completely separate bank account so you do not touch it today. Mark your kitchen calendar with a bold warning note reminding everyone that no money is coming during August. A similar financial disruption is about to impact older citizens who established their retirement claims long ago. Individuals who began collecting federal benefits before May of 1997 do not follow the new rule. Their monthly payments are permanently locked into the third day of the month, regardless of their birth dates. This July, the third day lands precisely on a Friday, which sits directly against the Independence Day holiday. Because July 4th is a formal national holiday, corporate banks will process these transactions much earlier. Beneficiaries must monitor their electronic accounts on the second day of the month to confirm the arrival. If you receive both retirement stipends and supplemental assistance, the exact same early schedule will apply. Your primary Social Security check will arrive on the 3rd, while your secondary aid follows a different path. For the rest of our community, the specific arrival dates depend entirely on your individual date of birth. Citizens born between the 1st and the 10th days of any given month will receive capital on the 8th day. Those with birthdays falling between the 11th and the 20th will see their deposits on the 15th day. The final group, born between the 21st and the 31st, must wait until the 22nd day. These specific distribution windows are locked by national law and never change based on geography or bank choices. The tragic reality is that you cannot rely on the official Social Security helpline if you run into an emergency. The institutional infrastructure is quietly collapsing under the weight of unprecedented administrative budget cuts. More than 7,500 experienced field representatives have suddenly vanished from the national workforce. This massive 13% reduction in agency staffing has pushed internal operations to a historical breaking point. Vulnerable households seeking urgent help on the official helpline are facing devastating waits of over 100 minutes. Desperate callers are trapped in endless digital queues just to receive a basic automated verification of status. An unproven artificial intelligence phone network was hastily installed last year to handle routine consumer inquiries. This automated answering mechanism frequently misroutes complex files and cuts off communication with senior citizens. The official callback mechanism contains a hidden statistical trick that corporate managers use to distort agency data. When an applicant accepts a callback option, the internal government database records their actual waiting time as 0. The promised return call often takes several hours to arrive, or simply disappears at the closing hour of the day. Unfinished callbacks are permanently deleted from the federal system instead of being rolled over to the next morning. Struggling citizens are forced to restart the entire communication process from scratch every single business day. A recent policy shift toward a centralized national routing model has made procedural confusion significantly worse. Local experts who understood specific state laws have been replaced by random operators located across the country. This system routinely delivers technically accurate but practically useless advice that lacks essential regional context. Our community can bypass these dangerous telephone backlogs entirely by securing an online profile immediately. Managing essential monthly distributions through the internet portal is now the only reliable way to protect wealth. Updating direct deposit files over the telephone now requires a special security verification string from the web. Without this specific identity validation code, telephone agents are completely barred from updating banking information. Personal visits to regional buildings no longer guarantee immediate service because local wait times have doubled. You must take control of your financial schedules before the federal distribution changes begin next week. An invisible economic storm is quietly squeezing the purchasing power of every single fixed-income household. Inflation continues to erode the real value of the monthly stipends provided by the national government. The price of basic groceries and essential utilities has reached historic highs across the United States. Our community is paying twice as much for healthcare expenses compared to the previous 5-year period. The official cost of living adjustment barely covers a small fraction of these rising everyday survival costs. This discrepancy creates a devastating structural deficit for millions of retired workers and disabled citizens. Families are forced to make impossible choices between buying nutritious food or purchasing life-saving pills. The system is failing to protect the very people who spent their entire lives contributing to the economy. Corporate financial institutions are compounding this crisis by imposing hidden fees on basic checking accounts. Low-income depositors are penalized with overdraft charges when their electronic benefit checks arrive late. Our collective objective must be to eliminate reliance on expensive commercial banking services entirely. Utilizing fee-free credit unions or official government debit cards can save families hundreds of dollars. We must also remain vigilant against sophisticated digital scams targeting our community members online. Fraudulent operators are posing as federal agents to steal personal identification and bank routing numbers. The national administration will never demand immediate payment or personal codes over an unsecured phone line. If an unknown caller threatens to suspend your monthly checks, hang up the telephone immediately, without speaking. Report these predatory activities to local law enforcement to protect the rest of our vulnerable neighbors. True economic security depends on our ability to look out for one another in times of systemic instability. We must build local support networks to assist older generations who struggle with complex digital portals. Teaching a neighbor how to navigate the online benefit system can save them from hours of telephone torture. This collective action strengthens the social fabric of our neighborhoods during difficult financial times. The upcoming month will be a supreme test of our community resilience and tactical budgeting skills. By synchronizing our spending schedules, we can easily overcome the zero payment gap in the month of August. Remember that preparation today prevents catastrophic financial emergencies when the autumn season arrives. We must demand absolute accountability from our elected officials regarding the staffing shortages at the agency. Write formal letters to your congressional representatives demanding an immediate upgrade to citizen support services. The public servants we elect must prioritize human well-being over flawed, automated, artificial intelligence. Until structural reforms are enacted, our community must rely on our own collective intelligence and discipline. Keep a written record of every communication you have with any government representative for future legal safety. Note the exact time of the call, the name of the agent, and the specific promises made during the talk. These documents are invaluable if you ever need to appeal an incorrect overpayment allegation in the future. The legal system allows citizens to contest erroneous debts if the mistake was made by the system itself. Knowing your rights as a benefit recipient is just as crucial as tracking the monthly delivery calendar. We will continue to analyze these complex administrative shifts to provide clear, actionable defense strategies. Our shared commitment to financial literacy will ensure that our families thrive, despite institutional decay. Stay vigilant, protect your resources, and share this vital message with everyone in your immediate network. To summarize the upcoming defense plan, we must implement 3 strict actions before the 31st day. First, set up your electronic security profile on the national website to monitor your transactions instantly. Second, print out your official benefit calendar so you can visually track the upcoming 40-day funding gap. Third, instruct every member of your household that the early August payment is completely frozen upon arrival. Do not let commercial advertisements or aggressive bill collectors trick you into emptying your reserve fund. Many predatory corporations know exactly when these double deposits hit the accounts of middle-class families. They will send special promotional offers or demand early payments to capture that advanced capital immediately. Stand firm, protect your cash reserve, and treat that second deposit as an untouchable shield for survival. The administrative crisis at the national headquarters means nobody is coming to rescue your family budget. If you empty your wallet during the warm days of July, the cold weeks of August will offer no relief. We have built this platform to serve as an independent watchdog for the financial safety of our community. We receive 0 corporate funding, which allows us to speak the brutal truth about these institutional failures. Your subscription ensures that this vital educational resource remains free and active for millions of seniors. Click the notification icon right now to join our rapid response network before the new rules take effect. We will monitor the regional field offices every morning to report any sudden changes in direct deposit codes. If the government issues an unexpected policy update, you will receive an immediate analysis on this channel. Thank you for standing united with American families as we navigate this challenging economic landscape together. Keep your records clean, keep your budget guarded, and never let a bureaucratic mistake dictate your future. The strength of our community relies entirely on our shared knowledge and our willingness to take action. We will stand by your side through every schedule change, every staffing shortage, and every systemic shift ahead. Check your balances early, separate your August funds tomorrow, and remain completely secure in your choices. We will see you in the next emergency report as we continue to track the federal banking system closely.